Hey Rudy, how are you doing? Rudy High? Attack freaking speed guy in my chat? Hello? The heck is going on right now? Alright, we're going. I forgot we were going yesterday. In which direction? I guess I could get some armor for now. War Spear. What's up, Viori Crane? What's up, Dante? How are you doing, guys? I'm hoping the answer is amazing, fantastically freaking beautiful, splendid, wonderful, and you know, and so on. Otherwise, get out of here. Are you doing pretty good? Pretty good. I'm just going to piss chill and like you know, continue on leveling this character. Probably not going to start. Probably we're not gonna have enough time to start like actually like you know Mjolniring today, but we're gonna try to at least like beat the campaign, you know. We're gonna try to like do something. What's up, Prank Fallen? What's up, boys? Yeah, getting some armor right now, probably not a bad idea. You know, during the campaign, I don't remember what level required the brass dome is, but I could just buy like a brass dome and it's probably like level 50 something. I could just buy brass dome and be immune to physical damage. Did 40 triple ritual tablet maps? How did it go? How much good shit did you get? What's up, Kaido? See, it was the Mjolnir warbringer synergy versus Titan. I don't know how much better Titan would be. Warbringer has armor break, and on every hit you're gonna armor break. That means that you're gonna get massive amount of additional damage from this, because fully broken armor increases all damage taken from hits instead. We're going to be doing lightning damage, so we're gonna scale the effect of broken armor, so it doesn't matter what skill you will be hitting with. We're going to be doing massive damage, right? Additionally, since all of our hits will break armor, 10% of hit damage, we can do Herald of Ice tech with something like spells, which normally you can't do because you're a freaking warbringer. So there's a lot of first of all there's a lot I need to figure out. That's number one thing. We're going to be going through this project, you know, slowly but steadily. Let me just put it this way. Ooh. Hoo. Yeah, let's try to get these. Let's try to get them good. Okay, so what we got? We got some cold damage with life. We have some all elemental resistances with 22. We have some fire, lightning. Super low values, to be honest. But I mean, it's still better than this for sure. And this ring is 28 cold res. I'm playing Twinked, my resistance is so bad. Okay, this thing is completely useless. This is better. Put in this thing. This thing goes back in here. Okay, that's it. There we go. Let's talk to Oswald. What's up, Trasmore? Welcome back, everybody. How are you doing? Yo, the level of requirement on all these items. What the heck is going on? A metal coupe. Kind of a fellow warrior in the chat. What's up, Junior? Now we're back to calling me a warrior main, huh? Is that what it is? Now that I'm not playing a shaman anymore. See how it is, fellas. Now I'm back in being in your favor. Oh, don't worry, boys. We're gonna... You know what I was thinking about also? We're gonna finish this project. And tell me what you think. We're gonna finish this project. Then we're going to finish probably next project, which is going to be I don't know what yet. But another warrior. Probably a titan, knowing me. And then I was thinking about doing Smith of Kitava hardcore run. Like, actually trying to, like, build one of the tankiest hardcore characters in the game or something. Like, I don't know, when we finish all the characters that I wanted to do, like, in a month or something. What do you guys think? Where's my book? There it is. Okay, level 9. We have Fortifying Cry. Trigger shield wave, substitute shield attacks deal damage. And we are going to use this. Over Infernal Cry now. And +1 level on shield wall. Okay, there we go. Have you tried the unique tablet? Abyss tablet. Tablis. No. But we could definitely do it because I was doing before the Abyss overruns this area maps with like 24 pits or something. I did something like that, and you know, with the tablet that gives you increased difficulty per closed pit. We did that, it was pretty okay. What's up, alcoholic? Warrior, Giga Chat. Let's give it our best, shall we, boys? I just needed to like play a different class to remind myself that warrior, as a matter of fact, is the only class in the game. Okay, here we found the Venom Crypts. Hardcore SSF maybe? No. I'm never gonna play SSF. I don't like SSF, unfortunately, in ARPGs. And depending on what ARPG, definitely not ARPGs that are oriented around trade. I just don't like it. Like the idea of like finding like really expensive items and stuff like that that are not for my class, and just having to not being able to do anything with them. I don't know, it just sucks. I freaking hate that. It's like SSF on this stream, most likely, unless something changes. I don't know what. But most likely it's never gonna happen, by the way. Why don't you play Nasus? I don't play League anymore. I looked at League and I decided enough is enough. Actually, I think about getting blood magic soon. So I won't have to deal with the mana problems. What's up, Miro? What's up? How are you guys doing? Do you have like prepared alcohol for tomorrow? Yo, this Warcry actually I think does some damage. Holy smokes, I'm getting stuck. Oh crap, I canceled my... Shoot. It's ready to serve? That's what I'm talking about. Just don't drink too much, boys. I know it's gonna be New Year's, but still. Man's gonna know his limitations. Huh? It didn't go off? Excuse me? I don't even know why I'm doing this Abyss, bro. Just freaking move on. Let's try to find the quest item. Is that it? Yo, Pablo, thank you very much for 3 months, man. Really appreciate it. It's not. Oh, no. Thank you very much for 3 months. How are you doing, my friend? And something tells me it's going to be down over here. But sometimes finding this... I don't know, sometimes I can find it really fast, and sometimes it's just pain in the ass. Finding this thing. Alright, where do I want to go now? Guess I could just start going this way, get this area. I guess I could just go this way. Never find this fast. I can never find this thing. Yeah, tell you what, guys, I freaking hate this place. It's where it looks speedy. Nah, I mean, I'm sprinting all the time. That's number one. Number two, I think we have some movement speed on our boots, which is freaking rare for me, I know. Dude, what the hell, man? Like, I cleared the entire map almost. Where is this thing? Let's try it this way. Like, I don't know, man. We'll go for Molten 1 Gift Cluster. Probably yes. The answer is yes. I think so. On this build in particular, this cluster is going to be really good. Dude, it was here. Oh no. Damn it. I don't even know which one I'm going to go for. Which quest reward. What do you guys think? Stun, almonds, mana regeneration. I'm gonna go for stun. Also no resistances on this ring. RIP. Yeah, stun probably the best, right? I mean, you just can't go wrong with stun resistance. You always can get stunned in this game, almost. Unless you're playing Freddy Fazbear, I guess. Like on this character, since I got my equipment and stuff, I actually don't remember getting stunned once. Like, ever. You just never get stunned. Guard the Storm, Mjolnirs, and Lightning Coil combo possible. Why Lightning Coil? Is it like any synergy? Oh, that Lightning Coil gives you this charge ability or something, but... More for elemental damage. Lightning Coil gives you elemental damage? Hold on. Lightning Coil only has this. Need to see what this ability does. Mitigation, yeah. No, we're probably going to be armor stacking anyway. We're probably going to be stacking armor anyway, so I don't know if it's going to be... I don't know. We'll see about that, I guess, but... I didn't have in plans to use Lightning Coil though, no. I was thinking about doing just the rare armor, boots and gloves, and stack as much armor as I can, and that will be basically the defense of the build. Long story short. These narrow areas are definitely not the best for shield wall because your walls do not spawn, right? They get blocked by the rain. Which is far from being ideal. Alright, I don't know if we're going in the right direction, but I think we are. Okay, this is the middle. such a tragic history in this game, right? I mean, it's always like, you know, I don't know, children being sacrificed, or like the entire civilization being sacrificed, or like freaking, I don't know, something like torture devices and stuff like that. Like, they're not screwing around in this game, I swear. I thought that in PoE 1 it was pretty freaking, pretty hardcore, pretty metal, right? But in PoE 2, jeez, it's even worse. Okay, doing some damage already. I need a mana flask that is better than this one, I'll tell you that much. I'm actually doing a lot of damage, jeez. Alright, but what could we do with this spirit gem? I guess we could do scavenge plating. I mean, I'm already breaking armor constantly. Oh, level 36 required. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna scale area a little bit now. Then we're gonna try to find something good here. Holy frick. Are you kidding me? A level of 36, 400 armor? Excuse me, 500 with, what? Dude. That's crazy, by the way. That is crazy indeed, sir. Okay, you know what? I'm pretty sure that on shield charge, the stomping ground is not a skill that is needed anymore. So I would rather use something that would allow me to... I can't use it right now. Something that would ease the movement speed penalty. That movement penalty. It's no, never mind. It's this one, mobility. It's rank 3 support, so I can't use it right now. That's fine. Was the build here Shield Warrior with Mjolnir unique? No, actually, I think we're going to be doing dual Mjolnir. The idea is that the lightning spells scale incredibly hard with levels. For example, the difference between level 20 lightning spell, most spells, and level 40 lightning spell, they're going to be doing 13 to 12 to 13 times more damage based on the level, based on the difference. So that's absolutely absurd. So what I was thinking about is doing dual Mjolnir. Trying to boost the spell level as high as humanly possible to like close to 40. And then since we're warbringer, we can break armor with all hits. So we're gonna use Herald of Ice combo to proc armor explosion and have the chain explosion thing for clear. And for single target, we're going to use that additionally with the freshly buffed imploding impacts, because all of our damage is going to get boosted with the fully broken armor debuff now. And on top of that, this is like a lot of damage, basically. First of all, right? This is like a lot. But then there is more. Like, for example, the fact that we are not going to need to have any requirements because we're going to be using Vertex, the Atsiri, the helmet from Atsiri, which gives us plus to all skills, which is going to be great for damage. But at the same time, we won't have to worry about the requirements anymore. So there's like a lot of... I thought about like a lot of synergy, and you know, we'll see how this is gonna like turn out, like combined all together. You know what I mean? I'm going to be experimenting and testing as we go. As we get levels and stuff. Oops. It's actually pretty useful because I think I need to get this resonating shield. Over here to break this thing. Attack, speed. Rapid attack. I can only use one. Lord. Doesn't even do enough damage to break this thing. Whatever. Whatever, my dudes. I'm just gonna keep on going like that. It's fine. It's fine for now. Which character do you think is more tankier, Smith of Kitava or Shaman? Whew, very hard to answer. Smith probably has the edge still. Smith you can just build like insanely tanky if you want. The problem with Smith is that if you want Smith to be like super tanky always, you need to be aware of the map mods. You just need to be. Because on Smith, obviously you want to get 90 all resistance, right? So on Smith, if you have 90 all res, you do not want to be running maps with minus res or penetration or stuff like that. But if you don't do it, then with 90 all res, you're basically, if you build additional defenses on top of that, you're basically like invincible, right? It's just going to be incredibly difficult to like do anything to. And I mean incredibly difficult. Steel play too. My shield probably has like negative amount of armor at this point. I'm gonna get something better. 229. No life. We got spirit. This is better. Armor versus elemental, a little bit more armor. I mean, sure. Then plus 3 and 4, the Veltex is so freaking expensive. How much is plus 3? Last time I checked, it wasn't that bad, but maybe you know the price has changed. It probably did, something tells me. 75 divs. Okay, we'll have to settle for we'll have to settle for +2, boys. To settle for +2 early on. Doesn't seem like we're gonna be able to like get more than +2. Playing sure now with some bleed for extra damage bosses. Just hit tier 12 maps on hardcore SSF. Very nice. You know, running tier 15s on hardcore SSF in this game is already pretty impressive. Depending on how much time you're taking also, I guess, but... I was thinking about doing like a hardcore run too. Not SSF, because I really don't like SSF in the RPGs. But I'm going to think about doing something like that in the future. John, my friend, a question about the teddy bear build. You ever consider using Fury of the King Ashbark Talisman in it? Have I considered? No, but you can do it though. The way I build it is basically the way I build it, right? But it's not a bad thing to use. Yo, where was this quest item thing? It was somewhere here. Can you imagine playing this SSF? I mean, you know, if people like it, then you know it's a lot of people actually like playing SSF. Maybe not like a lot, but like decent amount. I don't know, like anyone has like a data, what is the ratio of like trade players versus SSF? Can you find information like that somewhere? So I'm kind of curious, I'd love to know. Okay, 34. Still a long way to go. Private Carnarius League? Nah. Is he seeing the prices of Vertex with +4 to skills? I'm assuming the answer, how expensive that is, the answer is yes. That's the answer. Dude, I can't freaking... Come on, man. Can't use my ability. I'm just gonna get a checkpoint here real fast. And then find the bastard for fire resistance. Level 81 right now, moving pretty quick, but admittedly not using the maps like crazy. Oh, in the hardcore you never do that. It's funny because on YouTube comments, someone typed a message before. Under my build guide, they said that, oh, like I died to like the crypt boss. I got one-shot by this, you know, multi-hitting ability. And I was running extra fire, extra cold, minus maximum resistance map. Are you not supposed to run 17 damage mods at the same time in hardcore? the guy asked me. I was surprised. What the hell? You're running maps like that in hardcore? Jeez. Something that Elon Ma would do. This freaking Elon Ma doesn't give a shit. Hey, it's me. It's not you. Stop horsing around. I can see through your trickery. Harun like coming in hot. Freaking Starts to horse around immediately. I can't focus. You have no armor. Yeah. What's up, SC Boss? Warrior's back, baby. And we're gonna try to cook something nice with this guy. Keep on forgetting that I need to be using my mana flask. Kind of forgot how it is to like have mana costs, you know. His skill is pretty good at blocking enemies' projectiles too. Like, holy smokes. Like, this mole is really good. I'm switching to... Okay. It's not. It's freaking trash. Moving on. $230 divs for +4? Bruh. Dude, why not 1,000 divs? On PoE Ninja, it's 100,000 to 5k characters. So okay, so SSF is like 1/20th of trade. I see. I was pretty much, yeah. That kind of sounds legit. After all, this game is oriented around trade. So I mean, there aren't that many people that want to play without trade, right? At the end of the day. Feels really rippy. Play armor life builds, League over, and you know how to build them, and I died more than League than any other. Is it really rippy? I don't think so, to be honest. They didn't really add anything that would increase the difficulty, right? Unless you're running like super turbo juiced content, obviously. But I mean, that's always the case. You have +4? 120? Holy smokes. I have 2 kids here. Usually I can make one character's max a league. This one I find inflation has been wild. I was actually thinking about making a video on YouTube about this inflation thing because I don't really get why people get like why is it the problem for people where, you know, some people make more currency, some people make less currency. Why is it the problem that, you know, the prices are the way they are? I never understood it, I have to be honest, because like you always want to be playing at your own pace, right? In any game. Like I'm like, you know, old school, right? I still remember times where, you know, I used to play games like, I don't know, Baldur's Gate when I was a kid. There was no internet. There was like no guides or anything like that. If you wanted to have like a solution to help you with something, you have to buy a magazine or something, and you pray that, you know, the solution is going to be in it for this game. Everyone was playing at their own pace, and everything was fine. Everything was more beautiful. And nowadays, people are just like, oh, I have to min-max. Like, this guy is making 1,000 divines per hour currency. I'm only making 3. Like, the game is unplayable, bro. The game is freaking unplayable. Why is this guy making like 10 times more? Like, why does it freaking matter, man? Just freaking play the game at your own pace. Like, just have fun. Like the guy that will have 7 mirrors at day 3, they're gonna like burn out because there's gonna be nothing to do in the game anymore. And you can just like, you know, keep on progressing slower and like enjoy the game. I don't know. Level 20 Thunder Gods is so brutal. We're gonna get lower level. This is what it is. I never thought when I started theory crafting this build is that the items are actually going to be expensive. I looked at the Mjolnir like, oh, it's freaking couple exalts, no problem, right? Yeah, apparently there's gonna be a problem. For 2 div belt, like week ago, you have to pay about 25 plus divs. I wonder how much I would get for my amulet then. I need to try to sell it. I literally posted it on your Discord, Gummy Bear. Oh, Gummy Bear, that's one insult I've never heard before. I remember now. Sorry. I hope they fix it. The best part about this game is when Divine drops, with them not being as valuable, it doesn't feel as good. I think it's about buying gear, it's more about feeling the currency drops. But like, if you want to, I know that Holden has been fixed, right? The Holden abuse. But if you want to, you can be farming like the same thing as well, right? I think it's fun to like, you know, keep on dropping Divine after Divine, actually. Okay, my damage sucks, but I mean, it's not horrible. It's just I'm sure that my skill setup is definitely not ideal right now. So I actually never played with Shield Wall during the campaign before. You know, a better weapon would be nice. By a better weapon, I mean a fast weapon with plus 2 skills. Would be amazing. Yep, plus bonus to skills would be pretty damn good. Alright, let's see what these things are. Okay, we have plus 3. Wow. Dude, I literally asked for it and there it is. What the hell? Plus 3 with attack speed. I mean, there we go. That's gonna increase the damage by quite a lot. Hold on, we're talking this thing I'm not using. We're talking 650 to 900. Jeez. Then we have attack speed on gloves also, but I think I'm gonna keep the... I think I'm gonna keep this. We have fire resistance, armor, cold resistance, a lot of resistances, but no movement speed. I need movement speed. I need movement speed, dude. Okay, what about shields? Let's give those guys a try. Okay, we have 275 armor shield with life and resistances. That is exactly what I needed. So we're gonna keep this one. There we go. Then we have the the penalty, mobility on shield charge. We're gonna be faster. What? You can't use mobility in shield charge? How can you make it faster? How can you make it faster then? Okay, let's go. X was 550 per before the temple juice, now it's 422. I mean, that's... I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I like when exalts are not like as useless, right? Or chaos in PV1. I prefer it when they're like, you know, I don't know, like 150 per divine or 100 even. When it's like 500 something or like I don't know, like, when they have no value, it's like it doesn't feel as good to me. I don't know if you're gonna agree or disagree. Mjolnir level 19, 4 skills, and no 50x. And there we go. And that's gonna be good enough. Even with cheap equipment, with +3 to spells on an amulet, we're still gonna be able to get, I think, about level 35 of spells, which is going to be totally fine. I think that should be way more than enough to clear maps very nicely. And for a single target damage, we can always use, since we're going to be using it series, we can always use two-handed maces on weapon swap and just freaking go, you know, rolling slam or something. And do some insane single target damage. Spirit Gem 10. You can't buy decent equipment because people bought all the good stuff with their 100 divine per hour strat and replaced them with 10 times the price. You just have to craft your own gear because it becomes more expensive like every day. Funny thing is, it's the same items. But like, crafting is, you can still craft like good equipment relatively cheap, right? It's not a big deal to like get some base items and then like get the fracture on one of them, and then or for example recombinate and then, you know, do something. It's like this maybe would be a bigger problem if you couldn't like craft at all. If we were in a situation from 0.1 when there's no crafting in the game at all, basically, and only the richest people can craft because omens are like extremely limited for everyone. Right now, it's not really that big of a problem. I really don't think it is. You can craft your own gear, no problem, if you want to. It's not going to be like giga insane, but relatively cheap. You can get some good equipment, especially good weapons. And weapons are extremely easy to get and cheap to craft because we have broken ass essences. So I don't know. Still fail to find the issue. Oh, I can equip this now. Okay, damage went up by like 60% or something. Oh, crap. Here's Might and Magic 3 music, very nostalgic. I love it too. Decided to go for the chill playlist today. That's why I like Shield Warrior. You only need attack speed plus skills and plus tanky shield. True. Still think I prefer Leap Slam into Bone Shatter more, I have to say. But that's just me. Ground pounding for the win. You don't have reduced movement speed with charge, so how can this help you? Oh, true, I guess. Is there a way to make it faster, or is it just attack speed and that's it? Only attack speed will increase the speed of it. Okay, time to start investing into area. Already bought 2 Mjolnirs in total. And I shouldn't be spoiling, I really shouldn't be spoiling what I'm going to be doing on this character, because like at this point it's just a common theme that before I can even level up the character, everyone is buying the equipment before I even have a chance to freaking check it out on trade, so don't ask me guys again like what I'm gonna be doing. I'm not gonna spoil. Bought it last week, to be honest. Mjolnirs? Why? What would you need Mjolnir for? There's literally like 0, I think, functionable Mjolnir builds that people play with. Maybe viewers buy it for you? Aw, I haven't thought about that. That would be amazing. Gemling Mjolnir, I see. SSF, making your own butter and own flour. True. Although many people, and by many I mean vast majority, do not care about SSF, right? I have to say. That's me included. Been loving the crafting in 0.4. Hoping 0.5 keeps crafting at this level or higher. The 0.1 was such a crap shoot. Either you hit or you don't. Yep, it was pure lottery. On the other hand, I think that in 0.3 crafting was overpowered. You can disagree, boys. I think that it's good that they removed homogenizing exaltation from the game. Like, unironically. I think it was OP. You could deterministically craft basically perfect items all the freaking time of it. Like, all the time. I think that was too much. How's up, Hepsec? Have a good stream, bro. How's your Christmas? Good. Great, thank you. How's your Christmas, guys? Hope you had a good time with your families or loved ones. Oh, that's what I'm talking. That's what I'm freaking talking about. Finally, I mean, it's not that insane, but at least has some resistance. This one is fire, life, strength. This armor is... Okay, this armor is amazing. Nice. Oh, I can equip the helmet now. Okay, all of a sudden we have a lot of armor. Beautiful people. Beautiful people. Alright. mean, I don't really need anything from that dude, apart from maybe if I could get myself some pair of Nikes with movement speed. I mean, freaking thank you. Jeez. Cold resistance for clear skin as well? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, hell yeah, we're freaking running faster now, boys. Heck yes, Sue. Damn! You freaking run fast with movement speed or boots. I've never freaking had movement speed before. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Oracle has spell damage per strength. Oracle is kind of interesting, I have to say. Coronations were fine though. Sev this league, nice to do the one, but the rat race, nice time to learn, craft, and progress on your own. That is true. I really hate how they make Leap Slam took 7 business days to use. With some movement speed, it's not that. With some attack speed, it's not that bad. Just gotta put the right supports in it, I think. Okay, Herald of Vash 10, Scavenge Plating 10, 10. Scavenge Plating. Boom. Do I have any supports? Of course not. Who needs supports? Am I right? Who needs supports in this game? Dude, this 10% movement speed actually make pretty freaking big difference. I do feel faster. Oh, my skills cost so much mana though. Jeez. Alright, area. We get to equip the chest now. The resistance is good except for cold. Winter is coming, I guess. Okay, mana is a big problem. Holy moly. How much does this freaking ability cost? 100 mana? Okay, and ironically, I need to like drop some mana multiplier from this because holy smokes, this is expensive. What are we dropping, boys? Heft? I mean, I need support gems. Actually, I don't celebrate Christmas much. I'm Russian and mostly celebrate New Year's Eve. However, in Serbia now, they have to celebrate Christmas on 7th January. Yeah, what I meant is that I hope you guys had, you know, good time, throughout the, the past week. Whether you celebrate or not, I wish you all the best, boys, to everybody. God bless, my friend. Mana Leech ring, maybe? If we're gonna find one. I have to say, I feel freaking tanky. How much armor do I have? 4,000. With Scavenge Plate, holy smokes. Damage is good, though. When I hit, I actually hit like a truck. Leap Slam is okay. The issue is 9 out of 10 maps that corrupt get enfeebled, which makes warrior gameplay a drag. You mean the temp chains? You were just playing with the vision when you get cursed by this. Should probably stop killing everything, although I'm kind of under-leveled actually. Only level 37. Okay, I think we went in the wrong direction. At least shield charge almost doesn't cost any mana, which is cool. Ah, level 38. Alright, we're gonna get this. This is a very good node. Glass cannon, you need at least 100 divines to make it work. So I gave up. I don't like building glass cannon characters myself, I will say. If I die a lot, that I feel like I failed as a content creator, you know what I mean? As a build maker even, let's just say. Not even as a content creator, because even before I started streaming PoE, I played this game for like 10 years, right? When I streamed League still. If I felt like my character was dying a lot, I'm like, freaking A, man, that ain't it. That's not it. What a nice atmosphere to stream here. God bless you too. Boring ass freaking stream, so I have to make up with the atmosphere at least. What can I say? You know, guys, I have to say, I was very deeply thinking about doing something like that this league. That we're gonna make the characters that we wanted to. So, you know, the bear is finished. Then we're gonna finish this character, the Mjolnir. Then we're probably gonna do one more. And after that, I was thinking about doing a hardcore run. Like with Smith of Kitava or something. See how far we can make it. What do you guys think? I've actually never played hardcore in this game. This could be interesting. Could be freaking interesting to see the rips. I bet there's gonna be plenty. And hardcore also will require a completely different mindset. Have to be playing the game differently. What's up, Misha? Pog, my build is working. Just did the full Sakema's 3D budget with that series Spear Shaman. So freaking tanky. That's what I'm talking about. Finally some tankiness, boys. Not the glass cannons everywhere. Not the fob gun enjoyers. Get tanky, bruh. Oops. I'm pretty tanky too right now, I have to say. What kind of smith? Using bear or wyvern? No, I was just spitballing, right? I didn't have necessarily any plans yet, but... Well, Quinn dies to monkey each league and this makes good content. Well, is he going to be dying now? Monkey got nerfed. Is he going to be dying now to do it? Dude, it's such a freaking, like... tough moment in hardcore to be like, doing tier 15 maps and the boss is the monkey boss, right? Just probably want to avoid that. Most people probably do. Unless you have like 20k ES or something. I have no idea where the boss is. Let's pray with me, boys, that this is the right... Wait, is she over... Okay, she's here. Is it correct that a good glass cannon builds should destroy everything before anything hits you? Or even... That depends. There's some things that you won't be able to kill immediately. Like, for example, some shit in Abyss and stuff like that, so... But mostly, yeah, I mean, if you're fully investing into damage and nothing else, then yeah. If you can't kill anything, then, you know, if you can't kill everything immediately, then... I got cursed by temp chains, what the hell? Topaz Charm. Armor ES setups are so unethical with bark skin. I'll have to experiment with that. Maybe next build, actually. Maybe next build we're gonna try to do something like that with Titan. Oh, hell yeah. I'm thinking Titan, boys. Alright, prolonged duration on this thing would be nice, but honestly not that important right now, I would say. I wonder if nah. I really need like the highest tier supports. I really do. I have one still. Nice. Rage 3. That's gonna be so much better. Oh, that's gonna be so much better. Increase attack speed whether you're not maximum rage. Heck yes. Honestly, I would do the same thing on the shield charge again. But I can just use Rage 2 here, I guess. It's fine. And maybe it even makes more sense to put this on shield charge. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, Temple of Kopek. I think hardcore could be very interesting to watch, especially in your performance. Yeah, in my washed up performance. If I can tank Monkey and do easily try OKs, then it's fine. That's true. 20k is baby numbers. Try 40. 40? Who has 40 nowadays? Like in patch 0.1, I had, unironically, I had ES stacking, strength stacking Titan with like 100-something thousand ES. I'm not even joking. I had a monk with 45,000. Shit was wild. I don't know why they nerf campaign monkey. I think there's a lot of casual players that are complain. I have no, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against casual players, but you know, the many changes that they did, like for example the reduction of density, they said 2 times that they reduced the density and then they reduced it again because people were getting overwhelmed after they finished the campaign. And I never ever felt that. So myself and people that I talked to also, they didn't feel that. That means that, you know, there's a problem probably at the more casual side of the player base. Fully converted to Shaman, hands down, tankiest ascendancy. The Shaman is crazy with the fact that you can get the conversion to from physical to elements, right? And that adaptation is as well. Adaptation is kind of crazy. Okay, we're actually doing damage now, boys. Jeez. We're actually doing DPS. So. I'm doing an armor stacking warrior based on your 0.3 build. I'm using Hammer of the Gods with Zerfing Infamy Lineage Gem to generate glory with spamming other skills, and it works pretty decent so far. Wait, what? You can use Zerfy's Infamy on Hammer of the Gods and basically completely ignore the fact that you need to heavy stun bosses? Yo, that's freaking brilliant. I never thought about it. How do you say Merry Christmas in Polish? Wesołych świąt. Wesołych świąt, boys. That's how it goes. Yo, that's so crazy, by the way. Although it's still Hammer of the Gods, so I mean, its ability sucks, but... I've cleared all tier 2 bosses and farming to try tier 3s. Throwing double blasphemy with 120 spirit from Shaman, so silly. Double blasphemy, nice. Although it kind of sucks that they nerfed the radius of curses so much this league. Not gonna lie, I wish they... I kind of wish they didn't. Yo, Alex, thank you for $5. Thank you very much for support. Is QMax Nasus becomes meta? Will you come back? Let me put it this way, right? Let me put it this way. I am going to play some League. I even played League before the PoE 2 started for like a week. And we actually got to Masters 200 LP or something. I actually took it kind of seriously. But League long term, like me for example playing for a month straight every day, is just literally going to be bad for my mental. So at this point I just don't do that, and you know, I try to avoid doing stuff like that. Basically. But I am going to play League from time to time. Thank you very much for the donation, man. Really appreciate it. Summoners, filthy casuals. Say whatever you want. When I played a minion build once in my life in Diablo 2, I actually enjoyed it. Like Necromancer in Diablo 2 with Skellies was really fun. I liked it. In PoE 1 or PoE 2, I just could not play summons. I'm sorry. I just could not. Because in Diablo 2, for example, the generic gameplay for a warrior, like for, I don't know, like a zealot or like a barbarian or something like that, it's just like you walk up and you just just freaking, it's like using heavy strike without melee splash, without anything, right? It's like the most basic thing. So compared to something like summons, it's actually kind of boring. But in PoE, it's a completely different story. So I could not play summons in PoE like ever. I'll get freaking so bored, I think. That sounds magic to me. Thought I heard Polish often. Polish is, generally speaking, the Slavic languages are... Sometimes they sound like someone is casting a curse. Doesn't sound like an actual language. Okay, I think we're going this way. Was not vulnerability magnitude upped? Shouldn't make Hammer of the Gods OP. We could test this out. That could be the Titan project we're gonna do after this one, after Mjolnir. One-shot Hammer of the Gods build. We could give it a try. And I mean like actual one-shot, right? You just drop one hammer and every boss in the game is dead. And then you don't have to worry about the cooldown on hammer, because you put Xerfes in. You can just generate glory by using skills, using life. It's kind of cool concept, really. Vesalic kind of is like happy, something like that. Couldn't imagine Karn tilting over League. He's always so soft-spoken. Oh, trust me. Watch some of my older videos. League videos. Trust me. Trust me when I say it. Okay, these guys mostly do physical damage, so I don't have to worry about those guys. Okay, the damage is there. Anyone wonders, by the way, what happens to her? I think that in the lore or something, even that Siri was like wondering like where the Viper is. Huh. She like go back in time or something? That would make sense with the Legion. I wonder if they're gonna add Legion League in this game from PoE 1. We will see in time, I guess. Oh, I'm stuck. Wow. 2 in a row. Not like I need them, but a shield wall in like narrow spots like that, holy smokes, this skill is freaking bad. Summoner player on sub. Poor Gazi. You hurt Gazi's feelings. What is like? Do we have like a popular summoner content creator except for Gazi? Like I can't think of one. I have to say. I think Gazi's the only one. Boom. You know what? Higher skill levels mean even higher mana costs. Oops. I can't even use it. I'm under-leveled. Crip? Oh, I guess Crip is... Of this fact, I love listening to Slavic languages, trying to understand. At the same time, Slavic group languages are more close to each other than Germanic languages to each other because Slavs separate later. What about something like, I don't know, like Swedish? Like it has almost like no linguistic like roots with anyone, right? So how did like, for example, something like Swedish come to exist? Swedish, I think, is still like Nordic, but like there's one Nordic language that is different compared to the rest. I don't know if it's Finnish or something else. I don't remember. Slovenian. I don't know. I don't know if I will be able to say much. Slovenian is like similar to Polish, kind of a little bit. No, it's definitely Slavic, like you know, Slavic roots. Maybe Finnish. Yeah. Yeah. Please, bro, don't get off this until this build. I want to play this project. Gonna try my best, my friend. I want to see this project too. Surprise, surprise. I want to see too. Okay, there's a Doriani. Oh, where's the sacrificial altar? Sacrifice hearts, get plus skills. Makes perfect sense, GGG. Just like everything else in this game. I have to say that all these quests that give you plus skills, I'm kind of glad that they made them +2 instead of +1. +2 like feels really freaking juicy to get. Feels really juicy to get +2 skills. +2 passive points from a single quest. It does feel good. But where is it? Still not here. Bike kind. We got plus level up. Am I still going Behemoth? I guess we are. It's not a bad node. We can get Behemoth. Behemoth, this name is close to my heart. I like Behemoth from Heroes of Might and Magic 3. The bears, white bears. And the brown bears. That is correct. Finish the, yeah. I was like, I was thinking if it's Swedish and Finnish or Finnish, but it is Finnish. Yep. For me, as a Russian speaking, it's hard to even identify the family languages for the Slovenian. And wouldn't it be easier if we just all spoke the same language? It'd be so freaking easy, no? The language teachers probably wouldn't enjoy that. Okay, we got our +2. Let's get Behemoth. And here we go. Also, Holy Spiritfield with knockback is so OP, I'm literally pushing mobs out of attack range. Yeah, I saw the Matthew's video. I saw the footage when he pushed the Arbiter to like the other screen. Freaking hilarious. I don't know, I have to say, I'm pretty sure that was not intended from GG. I'm pretty sure it was not. Pretty sure you're pushing them way too far away. You're supposed to. Okay, I'm quite vastly underleveled, but we're not gonna be farming those guys. Just keep them moving. Wonder why I'm so underleveled. Usually I'm not. Maybe it's, I don't know. Doesn't feel that good to kill people with shield wall compared to, like, you know, the good old leap slam bone shatter. I don't know. It does feel good, but it's slower, I think. It's slower for sure. Hungarian is related to Finnish. They're from the same group because Hungarians have Ural Mountains to their current location a long time ago. Oh, and we have some lore coming in. Interesting. If I'm not wrong, please correct me. Is there something from Hungary in the chat? I mean, any Hungarians? Any Koreans? 감사합니다. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll shut up. Dude, I don't have freaking mana, man. There we go. What the hell? This costs so much. We can understand each other. Slovaks, Czech, Polish, Slovenians, Croats really well. For the most part. I was in a convention in Slovakia once, and we could actually, like, even if someone wasn't speaking English, right, I would just like start speaking Polish and they would like start speaking their language, and we would kind of like still understand each other. I'm not gonna say that I understood everything, because definitely not, but you know, it was kind of like, you know, oh, okay, like, oh, so you want this? Oh, okay. You know what I mean. It was actually kind of like doable still, which was funny. Still possible to have a conversation. I learned some Serbian and it got easier for me to understand the Western Slavic languages. Man, you've been really into the language thing, huh? What of your passions must be. Because knockback wasn't designed for gems that hit 40 times per second. Fair enough. Oh, so you knock back every time you hit with this. That's kind of bad design. You should knock back harder the harder you hit, not how many times you hit. No? That's kind of weird design from GG there. Okay, let's take a look. Maybe we're gonna get something here. We're gonna get something here. Okay, so this is whatever. I mean, this is better than this, I would say. More life. More attributes, more resistances. Alright, this thing goes. This thing goes. Oswald. Oswald Fiddlebender. Let's just keep on. I don't need better gear for now. Just keep on moving. As he knows some Korean or listens to K-pop. I used to, man. I used to have a whole K-pop playlist on the stream like many years ago. Not even kidding. I had a phase when I liked to listen to K-pop. That does not mean that I know any Korean, no. I absolutely don't. Okay, time to sail, boys. Polish language is funny, entertaining in a good way for Slovaks. Every language is. Every language is unique. Sometimes envy to you guys with Slavic, do you have such convo because Russian is pretty different? It is. I would definitely not understand Russian. What build is he going for this time, chat? Something that's gonna blow your socks off. Hopefully. I think it's gonna be pretty good. I have high hopes for this guy over here. Alright, so next. Okay, I guess we could go this way. Why listen to K-pop when you can listen to Mix for Frenzy Maxing Part 9? What, there is like a freaking like Riot Games like community manager freaking playlist or something like that? Holy smokes, there's everything. And also, what the hell do you mean, buff Briar? Shepard is busted when she's too strong. Just can't kill this thing. She heals too much. Buff Nasus, that's what I'm talking about. My kind. Doggy's been in this shitty spot for ages now. Doggy dough. You see the channel, you like it? I'm gonna have a listen later. Oh, I need a better mana flask desperately. Yes. Oh heck yes. Serbia was like comparison to Serbian and Polish is very similar to Russian. I've never been to Serbia. I've been to a few Slavic countries. In some of them, I could honestly kind of understand if we just spoke our own languages, like me Polish and you know them, they were speaking their own language. Sometimes we have to use English, but it wasn't in Serbia. Notice that in Act 4 there's way more text. I mean dialogues. You have to scroll them forever. In Act 1, 2, and 3 they're kind of like, you know, shut up. But in Act 4 they start talking. Like crazy. Just like me. They start yapping, boys. Level up. I'm gonna get these nodes, boys. It's gonna be extra damage. My armor is amazing. 4,000. I don't need more now. Some cold resistance would be nice, and other than that, we're fine. Okay. This I'm actually gonna clear. That's a lot of XP. What? How? Annulment here? It's actually some money. Say whatever you want. We made a buck right now. Weird. All of a sudden, my mana problems started being not as big of a pro. Oh, I got mana on the amulet. Oh, okay. That makes sense. What's up, Mike? How's the new build going? Still in the campaign, but I can't say much for now, but campaign is going smooth. Campaign is going smooth. No problem in the campaign, at the very least. 350 with double resistance and some other stuff. And 400 with double resistance. 600 with double resistance. That's pretty crazy. It's actually pretty good, not gonna lie. So we could get, what? We could get cold res here with some fire as well. And that's gonna be a lot of resistance. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? We forgot to do ultimatum. We should probably do it right now. Okay, after this quest. Oh wait, hold on. So this Freya Heartland guy over here, I mean this person is the Delirium guy? I had no freaking idea. To be honest. There we go. Ooh, 2 passives for that. Let's get this, let's do the ultimatum. So for that we'll have to go back over here and find the temple, unless... No. I'll have to find the temple. Okay. Should have found it before. Oh, it would have been faster. But you know what it is. Skill issue, I guess. We weren't gaming hard enough. No. Aye, not here. Bro, where is this thing? Oh! I'm gonna explore the entire China before we're gonna find that. Okay, there we go, boys. There it is. Easy peasy. Didn't take long at all. Okay, this is actually really big. The points we're gonna get here. No flask, and let's give them some crit. I think we should be fine. We're very tanky. Like a lot of armor. What do you guys think is going to be the last way to ascend? Because they said there's going to be 3 ways, right? I have 2 so far. What's up, John Webber? Dude, like, I'm sorry, but your nickname kind of sounds like a rune word from Diablo 2 or something. Like Ja Eat Bear or something. Sorry. Tota? Yeah, probably. From Act 4, right? Yeah. Lightning projectiles around. That's easy. I have 75 lightning resistance. What's up, Nasus player also? It's probably gonna be Tota. It's if I don't know how they're gonna implement that, but Tota would probably be the best way to do the ascendancy. But then again, they're gonna do Tota in like Act 4 for the first ascendancy. I mean, increased effect from sockets not good anymore. It's still pretty good, but you need to obviously It's only worth it if you're gonna have it on an exceptional piece of gear, right? With additional socket. Then it's worth it. For a single socket, then it's probably not. It's most definitely not. This really could be just like a minute instead of minute and 30 seconds. And they would just like spawn monsters more often. It really could be. Not gonna lie. Let's do this. This heavy physical damage shouldn't be that heavy for us. What's up, Lakes? She-Wolf enjoyers. Welcome back, welcome back. Well, later on, obviously, we're not going to be using She-Wolf on this character, only temporarily, but later, absolutely, we're going to try to do something different. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to be clearing. Maybe with Leap Slam. Maybe with We'll see. When it comes to Mjolnir, there's so many options you can come up with how to play the character. I don't know myself just yet. Let's do this one. What is the boss going to be? The Chimera. Dude, I'm not taking like 0 physical damage at all. What the hell? Why am I so tanky against Fizz? Like, legitimately. Sorry, but not even picking that up. Okie dokie. I guess we're taking this, right? I could get, like, honestly, Warcolor's Bellow to, like, always explode things with Fortifying Cry. Maybe wouldn't be the worst idea of all time. That would actually be a shitload of single target damage. But that also is going to be a lot of single target damage. Break armor to below 0. As negative armor, this means they take more physical damage from hits. Armor broken below 0 is capped at the base enemy armor. Yeah. So it's not more physical, but like more all damage types. That being said, I'm only doing physical from this right now. Let's get it, I guess. Oh, these icons look so cool now. Alright, Act 4. Also, this spell would probably make more sense if we got some different supports there. So the fortifying crime. Well, what are the options for the damage? I can use heavy swing. Heavy swing is definitely very good. Here, 35% more melee. Okay, that's freaking amazing. And one more damage support. One more damage support. Close combat's gonna work on that? Yeah, it does. It is an attack. Okay, perfect. Okay, where are we going first, guys? Let's go here. What do you think about this ability of choosing where you want to go over this being, like, you know, set in stone? Frankly, I think it's a cool addition, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really change anything. Love Act 4. Yeah, Act 4 is really good. I have to say that all acts are, like, really... Act 3 was messed up on release because the areas were too big. But now it's definitely also better. The campaign, it's really hard to find this level of polish in any other ARPG. I mean, you're not gonna find it. Let's be honest. Oops. Can I equip this? Still can't. Still one more level. Holy smokes. I don't mind big maps, but I hate when there's so much backtracking at times. Yeah. And the big maps, unfortunately, equal backtracking. You know what would change so much in this game? So freaking much. If you had the bigger light radius. And what I mean by that is you could see further on the map, and the quest items would show up from farther away. That would fix so many problems. They kind of did that in PoE 1, by the way. Why, I don't know why not in PoE 2, but... Holy smokes, this fortifying cry hits hard. Maybe I am going to change. This thing hits hard, bro. Like, very hard. Maybe I am going to change for now. But you see, you keep on hitting a wall, and did you run out of woman to hit on? That's brilliant, Grzegorz. That's brilliant. I loved this one. Women are temporary. Hitting the wall is permanent, my friend. Wall is not going to run away from you. That now is it going to? Okay, I'm gonna shut up. Well, what? Why do they want me to go here again? I killed the freaking boss. Is there something else I missed? Ah, it's a weapon piece. Right. No, but that's a map piece, not the weapon piece. So, like, maybe here. Brain damage also. There's a lot of things that can give you brain damage. Okay. I have no idea where this thing is. Dude. I don't remember having to pick up any weapon pieces here. Where is this thing? Okay, that's the last spot on the map. I'm sorry. There's nothing else. And there's nothing in here. Is it going to drop randomly from a monster? Is that how it works? There's a person in the nest near the boss. Oh my lord. I gotta be the freaking most talented person. Dude, I didn't even freaking see this guy. Freaking A, man. Well, that helps. Thanks, man. Honestly, I kind of wanted to check here next. If there is like something to do next to the boss, but I'm like, dude. There was nothing on the map, so I'm like, okay. I guess I'm done here. Okay, let's go prison next. Is an NPC in the boss room? Thanks, Krzysztof. We got this. Happened to me too, yeah. There should be like more stuff on the map, and you should be able to see stuff from further away. That will help so many problems. Fix so many issues. Okay, can equip the big armor now. Okay, that is a lot of armor for the campaign. For Act 4. That is a lot, dude. Let's get the light radius. The light radius doesn't help, I think. Okay, we got the key to the chapel. If there is a chapel key, there must be a chapel door. Am I right? There we go. Okay, life recovery from flasks. Although mana actually for now could be pretty decent, but this flask recovers a lot, so I'm good. Come on, baby. Next level over here. Yes. Dude, if I had to backtrack from there, I would cry. The prison and in the volcano cave. Okay. I have to say, like, this area, how they made it. Whew. This area looks clean. This water flowing through the, you know, through the prison cells. That was kind of clean. Artistic choice. The main debuff is actually pretty annoying. I've never noticed it before because I've been always playing a Leaf Slam, but the minus 30% movement speed from that debuff? Oof. I think it's also water that's slowing you down. Here. Additionally. Maybe my character is not a good swimmer. Who knows? Alright, so we got this. All that stuff. Are you playing SSF? No. SSF is for sure my least favorite game mode in ARPGs, generally speaking. It's definitely my least favorite. I had a plan to... We're probably gonna play hardcore later in this league. We're gonna try to like a hardcore run and see how far we're gonna go. Or like few runs, depending on how long they're gonna be. But when it comes to SSF, I am not a big fan in ARPGs. I really hate the idea of like having a game designed around trade and finding expensive items and trading them for something else, and like finding like a really expensive item and not being able to do anything with it. I really don't like that. SSF is never gonna be for me. Hardcore, I don't mind. Hardcore is kind of cool, actually. I would probably like playing hardcore, but so I think you really need Ring of Gloves with Mana Leech. I'm probably gonna get some. Maybe here I'm gonna get no. It's not that big of a deal. I'm actually regaining a lot. With my flask now. We have a lot of damage though, holy smokes. Okay, that was fast. Okay, do I need to talk to this guy? No. Yes? Yes. Okay. Here we're gonna have some permanent bonuses, so let's do this next. It's a good question, by the way. Do I want resistances here or... Probably resistances. You are worthy. Thanks. Imagine if the game told you you're not worthy, and this is where the game ends. Game over. You beat Path of Exile too. Now, these rare bastards I'm going to be killing because my XP is like, I'm so underleveled. I guess it's time to start killing some more people. Okay, I thought for a second that the permanent bonuses are going to be in this area, but it's the next one, so never mind. Would love to see you play hardcore, to be honest. We're gonna give it a try. I think the plan is going to be as follows. We're going to finish the Mjolnir project, which we just started, so it's gonna take some time, obviously. But we're gonna finish this project. Then I have one more project I want to do. I really want to do something with ignites. And I think I have an idea what that's gonna be. We're gonna like play a Titan. And then we can play hardcore, like legitimately just spam. No new builds at this point, just spam like hardcore runs and stuff like that. For like few weeks even. A month maybe even, we'll see. Igniten. It's gotta be its name. Igniten is actually a pretty good name. There's a chest there. Never knew there was a run this campaign like 10 times at this point. Yeah, I didn't see either. Can you explain exactly how guard works in the game? Guard is literally basically like a shield from. You're familiar with League of Legends? You're gonna get a shield from Janna, for example, or something, or Lulu. This is how guard works. You get a shield, and it just drops after some time. This is literally like additional HP. Or ES, whatever. It's going to be consumed before ES or life. So it's like basically like additional life pool, right? That you get. Smith, you got chat. How many points are you gonna put in the body armor node? 8, obviously. We're crafting. We're going all in on crafting this league, boys. We're gonna craft big time. Craft big time armor. No fire spell on hit. Like in hardcore, first of all, I would really want to make something really tanky first and foremost. And then focus on, you know, potential something else. Can't wait. Alright, we're gonna do it then. It is confirmed, boys. We're gonna have a hardcore run later this league. I mean, one run. It's probably more than just one, right? I have to think very carefully how to do it, though, exactly. What character I would want to do. Probably Smith, though. We would like run the good old Will Smith from 0.2. No, like, seriously, if I was doing hardcore, then on Smith, obviously, we will have to take 90% all rest, right? Like 90% fire rest, you know, converted to the others. You cannot not take that. That's way too freaking OP. We could even do Smith Bear, too, I guess. We could just do Bear. Because that would work as well. I'll be just even tankier against Elemental, not as tanky versus versus physical, but it'll be fine still. Go Chronomancer, Dragon Breath. It's poggers. Dragon Breath. What am I, Shyvana main? When it comes to characters, I'm definitely closer to Udyr than Shyvana, so we're just gonna do the bear. Oh, Udyr is not a bear. I mean, just say Volibear. Okay, never mind. Udyr has a bear stance, but Shyvana Nasus. Oh, where's my freaking Parmaband button? Okay, that was too far. You think it's possible in 90 Ulres? That's quietly strongly nerfed. You just get +1 on your jewels. You have plenty of spots where you can get more resistance. Here you have +2. Here you have like +1. Here you have very consistently +2, and you're gonna be immune to Ignite as well. There's somewhere else you can get +1. It's doable. A Belt Corruption with +3. Also. Okay, where am I going next? I think here. We're going here. Can't deny that one furry guy and the other is... Yeah. Whatever you say. I prefer dogs. I prefer loyalty over sexiness. Nobody's gonna be as loyal as the dog. I'm sorry. Like, solve the defense as a bear hardcore playing hybrid ES armor the easiest. Just have higher effective HP to compensate for the less max phys HP. There's only one problem. On Smith, it's very hard to do if we actually want to go Smith. The reason being, unless you don't take any the armor thing notes, right? If you don't take any of them, then yeah, I guess, but... Okay, where's the last... Is it over here? I'm missing one. Permanent boost. No. think that hardcore, once you get your character is quite established and you have the gear that you need, hardcore is quite viable because you can always avoid damage mods, dangerous damage mods. So you get to the point where, you know, if you're playing safe and your character is designed well, then it's not going to be easy to die. I could be very wrong about that. Okay, there it is. We got all three. Gotta catch them all. Tota time. Watching you queue up shield charge only for a mob to spawn in front of you is very funny, not gonna lie. Oh, that's it. The only thing I have to do is now is receive +2. Perfect. Boom, +2. We're going this way. We're gonna get the area. We're gonna get the damage. Okay, we got everything here. Next up, Wakapapapu. Isle of Kin. Let's do this. Shield wall leveling is so chill. I was doing it on Shaman too. Yeah, shield wall is kind of busted, not gonna lie. Like, I didn't think that this skill is going to be doing that much damage. But it does a lot of damage, and on top of that, you don't have to worry about the weapon, which is the best part. You don't have to worry about the weapon, you only worry about the shield. And you have a shield on top of that, so you have extra stats and armor. And block. It's kinda busted, not gonna lie, actually. It's kinda crazy. Warrior OP, bro. I could actually nerf Warrior, bro. What is this? How can this class be so much stronger than other classes? I don't get it. that was just a joke, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, probably running in the wrong direction. What's new? Shaman equals Chrono equals Warrior, better than everything else. Oh man. Like, type that message, like go to Fabgun's chat, type that message to like 6,000 people there or something that only play like freaking Glass Cannon, freaking Pathfinders or freaking Rangers. See what happens. I would love to see it. There it is, boys. And this damage is stupid. I don't think I have a lot of armor on my shield. I have 300. That's not. I have level 36 shield. That's not that much. Which, by the way, we should absolutely think about getting a better one at this point. We're so clueless how stupid Chrono is. Literally immortal on one divine budget. Because of the recoup. What do you exactly do? You just stack energy shield and you do recoup? Is that what you do? Yeah, if there is like a one class that would invest into recoup, generally speaking, then it's definitely Chronomancer. Like the mechanic that like Chronomancer makes recoup twice as strong, not like 50% or 30%, twice as strong. It's like imagine if like Titan or like a warrior, or I don't know, they're gonna release like a duelist or something, and one of the duelists ascendancies is gonna have armor is twice as effective. Like, bro, everyone's gonna play this. Like, this is gonna be freaking broken. You can stack a lot of ES with abuse endurance charge regulation, which is extremely easy now. Yeah. Alright, what do we need? We need... shields. We're not gonna find them here. Gargantuan flask. Okay, whatever. Currency exchange. Armor scraps. I wanted to buy them for a very, very, very long time now. Get some scraps here, get some scraps here, get some scraps everywhere. And all of a sudden, boom. That was a lot of armor we just got. And give me a shield, please. Okay, you know what, honestly? Let's take a look. Okay. None of these. It's gonna work. Guess this is the best base I can get now. This one. Dude, I can't get any armor. $300. Okay, this one is like tiny bit better than... Like, is it even? Though? Not really, man. It's almost the same. Oh, hold up. No. Yeah, I swear I'm just gonna buy a shield from the market. Like, what the hell? Why are they so ass? Alright, hold on. Shield. How hard can this be? Item level 48 and I don't know, 444 armor. There we go. Oh crap! Oh shit! Well, that's not something I expected. This is not something I expected. I mean, this unironically would work for me, I guess, but. Okay, so getting a shield like that on the low level is actually very hard. Turns out. You know what? I can do this. Wanted to buy Ata Luis. How much is it? 4 exalts for that? I mean, 200% increased effect of Succeeded Soul Cores. So if I wanted to give it even more armor, I mean, it's not really going to get a lot of armor from that. Scrap. Oh, and it requires intelligence too. It's fine. I don't even know if what I'm doing right now makes any sense, but you know, I did it anyway. Now that's actually going to be a lot of extra. That's not bad. When you reach full energy shield, sacrifice an energy shield to gain +5 maximum resistance for a second. That's also pretty good. Respec. Boom, give me 5 int. And give me... What are we putting inside, guys? What are we putting in? That barely does anything. Am I just putting life in there? Let's just do life. Oh wait, it's effect of Socketed Soul Cores only. Ah, it's not the runes. Oh my lord. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look if we have anything good here. So we could get some crazy amount of chaos resistance from that, but this is probably expensive. Not that expensive. Body armors, helmets, armors. We could get a lot of resistance. Shields, reduce damage from crits. We could get crit immunity even. Helmet, boots. Oh, very limited amount of things we can do. Come on, man. Alright, let's put this thing in. Let's put this thing in. It's gonna be 32 chaos resistance and 14 to all resistances. Alright, actually that's what I'm talking about. Okay, there we go. The damage, I'm assuming, went up like crazy. It definitely did. Okay, I have a waypoint over there, so we're just gonna teleport there later. Temple? Well, what are you looking for? Flaming job. When it comes to temple, you want to know something sad? I run temple this league like 3 times so far. That's how many times I run temple. We're gonna get to it for sure later, but because now it's actually worth it to run it. But yeah, I wasn't like a huge temple player so far, I have to admit. Definitely be really nice if I could make shield wall faster. But I need to use rapid attacks. But we all know how many attack speed nodes the warrior side of the tree has. Oh, new gloves. Oh, not really. Not this time. Okay, from what I remember, the reward for the shark's fin is the most useless reward of all time. What basically means that if I'm just going to find the entrance to the next level, we're going. We're not even going to bother with this shark. And there it is. Freaking amazing. A fully broken armor does such a massive difference when it comes to damage. Like, look, his armor is fully broken now. Look how much damage I did with the first hit. Look how much damage I'm doing with following hits. Sweet Lord. Cold armor applies to elemental. A lot of armor, physical damage to attacks. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. Life. It's actually pretty good. I'll take that. I must have some crazy amount of armor. 7,000. What the hell? 7 freaking thousand, dude. Kinda makes you wonder, right? When we have, like, we're literally in the campaign, level 40 something, and I have 7,000 armor. And, like, some people say that, oh, how do you have 100,000 armor? I have endgame gear and I only have 15,000. You know what I mean? Kinda makes you wonder. Is running 2 shields in 1 weapon set possible with giants about to scale shield damage? No. Nice try, man. Nice try. But nope. Dual shield tech. Bro, imagine they're gonna add something like that in the future. I don't know, they're gonna add duelist to the game. And there's going to be like a, I don't know, a shield master class or something like that. And you will be able to like dual wield shields or something. I don't know. I doubt it's gonna happen, but I can kill her before she goes down. Nicer. Nicer. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I think I need to talk to this guy. Okay, there we go. We had a discussion. Now onto the last place. There aren't any permanent boosts here, right? It's just straight up the boss, right? I think so. Dude, say whatever you want, but they truly, after, you know, the massive amount of complaints in first 2 patches, like 0.1, 0.2, although I don't even think that Warrior was bad in those patches, they really made Warrior kind of like freaking busted, not gonna lie. He's fast, he does a lot of damage, he's tanky. You can stock armor for tankiness later. I'm still curious if they're gonna add a life to the tree, you know, in the future. Oh my, acceleration shrine. Oh. 90 seconds of bliss. Let's use him, boys. Let's use that time properly. I think I got mana leech. Yeah, I got mana leech on these gloves. Okay, let's go. Warrior always felt pretty good to me, to be honest. Yeah, same to me. Like, there is like absolute flood of complaints about Warrior, you know, in early patches. I have to say, I never felt bad about Warrior personally. Always felt pretty good to me. Okay, there it is. We're done with the, you know, with the side thingies. Gonna have a cutscene, perfect timing. I'm gonna have a sip of water. It's getting thirsty, brothers. One sip for clear skin. Witch Hunter feels pretty good as well with buffed sorcery ward. I think that Witch Hunter could be made. Witch Hunter is probably the most interesting class in the game. I'm not even joking. You could make so many different things with it. Because of the 100 passive weapon set points. No, that's number 1. Number 2, sorcery ward is super cool. So at the same time you're stacking armor and you're gonna have damage resistance, but at the same time with sorcery ward you have like basically like ES pool simultaneously. Sure, you have 35% less armor, sure, but still, I really like this class, honestly. Like, I'm surprised I haven't made a character with it. Then after all of that, you can get something for damage too if you want. But I mean, to be honest, this passive that gives you 100% weapon set points, that is already a shitload of damage, single target. That is potentially already an insane amount of damage if you build the character properly. Oh, that feels good. With Fury's Ire, I'm getting about 9,000 sorcery reward. Decimating Strike, Cooling Strike works wonder. Okay, I need to check something. I need to check something. Sorcery Ward. Okay, so you can support... okay, the supports will not do anything. Barrier recharges after 6 seconds later. Elemental damage from hits is taken from the barrier before your life, mana, or energy shield. Barrier can take elemental damage up to 30% of your armor and evasion shield. Up to 35. And you can get even more quality here with... I mean, it's gonna be hard to get more quality, but... So 35% of your armor you get as a shield. And this is outdated. This works versus all damage, not only elemental, obviously. I'm assuming you can also put less duration here to make this cooldown even shorter. Or something like that. Bro! Bro, what the hell? You could get like 20,000 shield easily with this. Like, easily. You could get 20k. Are you shitting me? Tell me that this works versus damage over time too. So tell me that this works versus everything. I mean, I think it does, honestly. +5 quality all skills near Cooling Strike nodes. Yeah, I guess there's also Diala gives you +10%, right? But Diala is like probably 100 divines. I'm assuming. This is crazy, though. That is so freaking much. It doesn't, sadly. It doesn't work versus damage over time? Really? Oh, that's horrible. Actually, that's trash. I mean... you can get talismans, you know, always. I guess. Okay, I need to make him hit this thing. There we go. This skill is freaking busted. I know I have a 448 armor shield, but still. This skill is busted, dude. Immune to ignite from a tree, rest from talismans. Yeah, bleed you would need to get, and but you know what that means? This doesn't do anything versus Shadewalkers also. Ah, frick. Dude, if this worked versus everything, holy smokes would that be busted. Why doesn't it work versus dots? Oh, okay, it states here that it's from hits. Ah, shit. Damn it, man. Like, actually. That would be ridiculously busted. You would have like an armor stacker effectively with like 20,000 life. Will you start setting up temple on this character? Yes. You guys will have to help me though. I am going to watch like videos before. But yes, we are going to do something about temple because it's okay to like play, you know, whatever you want, but I need to know how the temple, like, you know, how to work with it, you know, for the future seasons also. So for sure. Dude, but that is so busted though. That is ridiculously bad. Guys, like, remember how tanky we were on, like, Hulk Smash last league? We had 3,000 life on this guy. Like, here you... What? Physical and chaos damage taken from hits. And also, small nodes give you armor, which is cool. 35% less armor. And you have 10% chance that you'll explode, dealing 100% of their life as physical damage. And then you can get Weapon Master for 2 points. Oh, this class is so underrated. Or you can just not take any of those, and you can get Decimating Strike. That's pretty damn good. That's actually not bad at all. Decimating Strike is pretty good. There's a build on YouTube of like 18,000 life. Life stackers. Life stackers. Log in, dude. I wonder what the guy... he probably does the Wrath Pits. Something with Wrath Pits, right? Gemling would be better for Mjolnirs. No, we'll see about that. We will see. What is so broken about Gemling? For Mjolnir, what do you have? You have quality, okay, of all skills. You have okay, +2 to all skills, pretty good. Then you have that's like whatever. That's also whatever. That's also whatever. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. Yo, is this guy gonna like... Are we fighting or are we talking? Oh, there we go. Holy smokes, 50,000 damage from a single shield. Like, what the hell is this skill? There's no one but me like this concentration nodes for scaling damage versus big rares and pauses. It is pretty good, yeah. Damage is free in this game, that is true. It's easy to solve damage. I want to see how far I can scale armor break with it. There aren't that many armor break scaling options, to be honest. There's only 2 on the tree. Armor break. There's actually only 2 on the tree, which is this cluster over here has effect of fully broken armor. I'm just gonna type that. Effect of fully broken armor. So you only have this over here and you have this, and literally that's it. Unless there is something we can allocate somewhere else. Okay, there is this node is actually freaking insane. I take it back. This node is very good. Like, very good. Okay, also there's 20% here. Another 10% here. But in order to get there, you need to get useless nodes. There's just 10%, like, you know, randomly over there also. But there aren't that many options, so we're gonna have to look somewhere else, basically. We're gonna have to look somewhere else. You live in Poland? That's correct. Increased damage against fully broken armor and jewels too. That's going to be a very good stat. We're definitely going to need to get this stat on every single jewel, because this gives us damage on Mjolnir too, on spells, because this works versus everything. I think warbringer has very good potential to scale damage really hard with these two notes. Scales damage so hard. That's so much freaking damage, honestly. A fully broken armor unit flipped increases all damage taken from hits instead. This is really good. That's really good, dude. It really is. That's so much damage. Like, if you scale armor break effect enough, that's gonna be like, I don't know, 50, 60, 70% more damage from these two nodes. Like, nothing else in this game gives you... It's hard to find something so strong. Timeless Ruby near Rage and effect of fully broken armor. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There are some options to get, like, a lot of that stat. There are some options. Is there a cap for minus armor? Yes. Only up to the maximum of enemies' base armor. Honestly, it's hard to tell how much damage that gives you overall. It's honestly hard to tell. Breaking armor for 4 seasons now. Armor Breaker. She changed the name from Dante to like... something else. Something similar to Armor Breaker, or like... I Quake, Armor Shakes. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, but Warbringer isn't super tanky, relies on RNG, block, and swallow. Oh, if armor stacking wouldn't be tanky enough. I don't need to make like a super giga tank every single character, right? It's gonna be okay. Okay, let's go. I really want to make the clear super good. I really want to see how this is gonna work with the Herald of Ice tech at breaking armor on hit, you know? I think there's potential. And if it's gonna suck, you know, we're gonna just respec into something else. Like a different class. If needed. And by different class, I mean Titan. We're going to Titan Mjolnir instead. But there are so many options, different options we have to explore, so... Have you done Resonating Shield with Armor Explosion for clear build? I only started following you during the Armor Stack Titan last patch. Resonating Shield is one of my most hated skills. I don't understand this skill. I don't like it. Like, it's worse than every other skill in every way, shape, or form, in my opinion. Okay, you're blocking while using it, but I just don't get it. It does less damage than anything else. It does less area than anything else. It's slower than anything else. Like, legit. I would put it in the same tier as Supercharged Slam. Probably the two worst skills. Okay, and Earthquake. Earthquake also is freaking horrible. Because you actually need to, like, do a lot of work on the passive tree to make it work. Like, Leap Slam with Herald of Ice and Armor Break in series was really good. Yeah, so we're basically going to be doing something similar, but with Mjolnir, with spells. The spells will go off once we land, and we're gonna get like even more clear and stuff like that. And for single target, I think that Mjolnir is also going to be good. I think this character is gonna be pretty tanky too. Because we can get these nodes over here also for 10% physical damage reduction, extra armor. Not bad. Dude, these bleeds are doing so much. We done 2 builds where one smack fire, red shield blows the screen on tier 5, 15, very satisfying. Yeah, these screen blowing builds are, you know, super fun to play. It's hard. They're very addicting. It's hard to like stop playing them. That is true. I always liked Herald of Ice. Although I have to say, I don't know why this patch, Herald of Ash, is kind of growing on me a little bit. I don't know why. For some reason, it feels better than it used to. And they don't really change anything, right? Playing a Shaman Bear build, I like to do map clear using Rampage. Is there any way to extend its duration? If you're going to invest into increase the duration stat, the first 2.5 seconds when you use Rampage, you will not spend Rage, but this scales with increased effect duration nodes and effects. So if you're, for example, gonna get more effect duration, then these 2.5 seconds are gonna go from, I don't know, 2.5 seconds to 4 seconds if you have 60% increased skill effect duration. Other than that, just getting as much rage as possible, right? That's the only way. Whirling Assault, maybe Pseudo Cyclone and Titan. Whirling Assault, I mean, the skill itself is good. Clears very nicely. It's a good skill, other than that. Yeah. Not sure what to say. Probably not gonna make a build with it this season. Skill cost efficiency reduces the rage consumption. Oh, there we go. It's... Well, it is, I guess, possible to get some of that stat, but that's gonna take some investment. That is going to take some investment. Wow. When surrounded, tooltip, 180,000 DPS, 100,000 armor, 90% elemental mitigation. That's not 90%. That's just what the estimate shows you. He's down, boys. I did invest 500 divs into this build, but still broken. Or you could do... The thing is that it's so easy to get a lot of damage in PoE 2. It really is. Because it's very easy to craft very high-end weapons. Like this weapon... Oh, I'm not gonna show you. But the main weapon I had on my bear cost me 3 divines to craft. And that was like a... That was like a talisman with like 700 physical DPS plus 5 to skills, onslaught, and damage as extra physical prefix. And it cost me 3 divines to craft that. That is insane. That really is insane. It really is. Screw this thing. Okay. Okie dokie. I lost more resistance. Lost more resistance. Now what is this? Sacrilege. Yeah, I have to say, like the viewership for everyone in PoE 2 dropped so freaking hard. Except for Fobgun. Is, you know, the most famous currency farmer. But for most people, the viewership fell so freaking hard. Like, I saw, like, on the league start, like, you know, 350 or something viewers. Like, I saw, like, Connor had, like, 600 or something. Karn had, like, 800 or something. Right now, I have, like, 50. Karn, 120. Connor, like, 150, something like that. Bro, like, is this league really that dead? Freaking died this fast. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna keep on going, but finish my projects for sure. No camera, no stream. What's up, Amils? What do you mean, no stream? I'm streaming right now, as a matter of fact. Okay, this point is big. Also, I completely forgot about the fact that we can get +2 to all skills, basically, at this point. Fortifying Cry. Shield Charge. Okay. Support I'm gonna keep. Good night. I have a happy upcoming new year. To you as well, man. Thank you very much for watching and happy new year. Indeed. Dude, what is the area on this skill? I'm still hitting the other boss. It's so crazy. Chaos Orb. Heck yes. Well, I have a little bit more because I have viewer shit on YouTube. Some of you might not even realize, but I'm streaming on YouTube simultaneously right now. So I have like 90 viewers today in total so far. But yeah, on Twitch only, it's freaking died like crazy this patch. I don't remember anything like that before. It died so fast. No endgame did the trick. Maybe that's the problem. When you're done with Druid, the new content is basically over, right? Not necessarily. I have some projects. Number one, we're doing this project now, which is Mjolnir. Always interesting because I've never done this before, and let's see if we're gonna make it work. And after that, we're going to make another character. We'll see what's gonna be, and after that, we're gonna try to do some hardcore runs. So there is going to be some content. There's gonna be some rips. There's gonna be some alt LFGs. But I want to finish the characters first that I'm making. I want to test Mjolnir to know for the future how it works, how it is going to scale, and I want to do an Ignite character after that also. Can write on Twitch channel, need to verify account, but Twitch doesn't send the code to verify, so I'm here. I see. Twitch is weird sometimes. Some people had similar problems, I remember, I think. I remember someone was complaining about that too. I haven't played Druid yet, and I want. I'd rather play Paladin in Diablo 4. Oh, that's a freaking... That's a big statement right there. Rather play Diablo 4. Shit me. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna get these three now. Or maybe I just gotta... maybe we're just gonna go this way. Okay, that's fine. Spend 100 as a build, would expect the same, quit PoE forever. Yeah, the thing is that right now this game is in a state where it's in an interesting state where you invest enough into a character and it really doesn't matter if this character is like really well thought out, or it's just like a, you know, basic thing that you just slap skills into each other with crazy good gear. It doesn't matter at this point. You're just gonna freaking destroy everything, right? It's currently in such state. The moment they're gonna start adding actual endgame and very hard to do things, for example, I don't know, like Valdos from PoE 1 or Delve that scales to like some crazy numbers, right? It's very, very hard later on. The moment they start adding that, there's going to be a difference between... You will be able to actually test your character. And this is when things will shift a lot, I think. In this game overall. Too much power from gear, but not enough from the tree. The gear is insane. That is true. Gear is really OP in PoE 2. And it's really easy to get really good gear. That's the main problem. It's not like it's just OP, it's really easy to get OP gear. As I said before. Hey, what's up, Ancient Rose? How are you doing? As I said before, the power from weapons you can get, and how easy it is to get really good weapons, just busted. Straight up busted. Oh no, I didn't have a waypoint here? Oh. Non-crit, Werewolf Shaman. My most expensive item is 60 talisman. What about 20 into character? And you're destroying everything. Let me guess. What do you think about Pharaoh Nasus, aka Pharaoh Zeus? Never was my favorite skin, for sure. Was never my favorite skin. I always thought it was very similar to the basic Nasus. Hey dude, hope you're doing well. Do you think armor should be buffed or nerfed? Is it fine the way it is? I think armor is fine the way it is right now. I don't think it's too weak. I don't think it's too strong. It's actually pretty well balanced. And I hope you're doing well as well. 90. Thank you, thank you. And now I'm waiting for someone to make fun of Tornado. I think my playlist. Yep. Ooh. Now I'm waiting for someone to make a fun Tornado character because I want to play that and I feel like I'm playing more than a meme build. You can make almost anything work in this game. Because it doesn't matter how shitty the base skill is. You're gonna scale area and you're gonna scale damage from your items, and this skill is kind of gonna work. When they're actually gonna start adding content to the game, this is when you're gonna see a difference between things that will be actually viable and things that just like kind of exist. Alright boys, and that's going to be it. Really big apologies for such a short streams yesterday and today. But it's been kind of like a busy week. Tomorrow we're also going to stream, hopefully longer, before the New Year's, and then I'm just gonna head off like two hours before midnight. But tomorrow we're gonna do a stream. We're going to finish the campaign. And we're gonna start leveling and then progressing towards the Mjolnir setup. So thank you very much. If we're not gonna see each other tomorrow, Happy New Year's. Wish you guys all the best. God bless, my friend. And thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. So bye bye.